going on? How's everyone doing?
Shout out to Colin. Everybody else who's cool with Colin.
Chunky! I didn't say.
Get your popcorn and your Coca-Cola and relax.
Anyway, tell Colin I'm ready.
What's going on? This is Colin. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you guys are having a great day. Week's almost over. Yeah. Anyways, court. Got a good sovereign citizen video. This guy tries a different tactic. He kind of slow plays the sovereign citizen script. It's kind of funny how he does it. So, yeah. Yeah. Before I hit that play button, you know what to do. Hit the like, subscribe, do your jump kick backflips. Let's go.
Latavius Morris.
Mr. Morris, how you doing this afternoon?
All five. You got paperwork?
Excuse me?
You ready paperwork?
I've got paperwork in my office. Yes, sir.
I need to be present with me today.
Judge, Mr. Morris is here this afternoon for a pre-trial conference. He has two cases. One case we've received the discovery on. My investigator and I went and met with Mr. Morris. He has a second case that we're in the process of obtaining discovery on so that I can go over the discovery in that second case. Mr. Morris, during the meeting that I had with him, he brought to my attention some things that I'm in the process of working through. He raised those, Your Honor may recall, he raised some of those issues when we were in court the last time. So there's a bunch of different moving parts to Mr. Morris's case right now that I'm trying to work through on his behalf.
Okay.
Colin.
Yes, you raise your right hand to be sworn, Mr. Morris, if you want.
Yes.
And Judge, and I'm not going to stop Mr. Morris from talking, but I would advise him not to discuss anything related to the facts or the evidence in his case as these proceedings are being recorded. And anything he says can and will be used against him if he discusses the facts or the evidence related to his case.
You understand that, Mr. Morris? We're recording this, so you don't want to incriminate yourself by talking about the facts of your case.
Yeah.
But I'm listening.
You recall the last time we spoke to each other?
I do not.
Okay, last time I told you that I was under the UCC one.
Okay, I do recall now.
Yes, sir. I gave
Yes,
him
sir.
the part I made the preparations to get the paperwork to me. I gave it to Mr. Hill. He spoke to me and back then in the back. I wanted the paperwork to be present today so I can talk to you about it.
Okay.
But he didn't bring it, so I'm the agent that represent the principal.
Yes, sir. So what do you want to talk to me about?
That I was under the UCC one, but
Okay.
we discussed it last time that he told me to bring the paperwork. And then I made preparations so Mr. Hill can bring it to me today so we can talk about it right now, but I don't have it right now because he didn't bring it.
Judge,
Yeah, that's not my recollection. I recall you talking about the UCC one, and I told you that you probably want to brush up on the law. You talked about the 14th Amendment.
Yes, sir.
You talked about the 13th Amendment and slavery and some other things. And I told you, if you want to make those arguments, perfectly fine, but you probably want to freshen up on them because you're somewhat off base.
And then I was trying to refreshen up on it through Mr. Hill to bring it to me so I could have it present today, but he didn't bring it. So if he'd have brought it, I could have presented it.
But what does that have to do with your case, though?
That is to tell you that I'm not the person that's on the docket.
You're not the person that's on the docket. What's your name?
Alize Morris.
They arrested the wrong person? Is that a yes?
Yes.
Well, I certainly don't want the wrong person sitting in the county jail. Maybe we need to look into it.
Judge,
All right, you heard it. He's what does he say? He's a principal trust. Judge just kind of passed right over that. He didn't hear him drop that. But yeah, trying to say that you're not the right person, that they arrested the wrong person. Yeah. Bold move, Cotton. Let's see how it works out.
Oh, you said Alize Morris. Oh, I have here Zatavius Alize to kill Morris. So you don't go by Zatavius? You just go by Alizé Morris?
That's not my name.
Zatavius is not your
principal.
name?
No, sir.
Okay, we'll amend that docket. So you're just saying that we have it wrong on the docket. Your name is not Zatavius, it's just Alizé Morris?
No, sir. I'm telling you that I need my paperwork so I can have it present today so I can tell you what I need to tell you, sir.
Okay.
Judge, if we could, I've got three other, gentlemen we can take care of.
Yes, sir.
If we can pass Mr. Morris to the end of the docket, I'll
Okay.
be happy to go to my office and obtain the paperwork. One of the issues that, come up when a private citizen brought the paperwork to my office, I looked through it and did not immediately see the, relevance to the criminal case. And as I explained to Mr. Morris, that for me to send that material from my office to him at the jail as legal mail would be improper. And in some cases, it would be considered contraband. And I was
Okay.
not going to deliver private mail to Mr. Morris at the jail and it'd be considered contraband because it was not legal mail originating in my office. So I did not mail it to him. I have it. I've uploaded it to his file. If Mr. Morris wants me to get it, I will be glad to go get it. He can refer to it here in open court. And if jail staff allows him to take it back, that's fine. But I did not want to do anything that would be considered delivering contraband from outside
Absolutely.
into the jail. So
I certainly understand
if
that.
you'll give me a break in a
We'll
few
take a-
minutes, I'll be glad to go get his paperwork. He can look at it, but
Yes, sir.
I don't want to be guilty of sending contraband to the jail. So
And I certainly understand that. What we'll do, we'll call you at the end of the docket. We'll take a brief break, but if you're telling me they arrested the wrong person and you have documents to support that, we'll definitely, I'll listen to you, okay?
Yes, sir.
And we'll call you back at the end of the docket. Anthony Skane. Zatavius Morris.
that's right, Judge.
All right, fast forward about 45 minutes. Yeah, do you guys think they arrested the wrong person? I don't know. But the attorney went and got the paperwork from the private citizen. What do you think is on this paperwork? What do you think it is?
Judge, I have brought to court with me during the recess the paperwork that was delivered by a private citizen for Mr. Morris. I have removed the binder clip that I had on it. There are no staples, there are no paper clips in the packet. It's simply a packet of prepared documents.
Okay. All right, Mr. Morris, now that you have your paperwork, anything else you want me to consider?
Yes, sir. I'm looking through it now, sir.
Okay.
I ain't seen it in a minute. Hold on. Mr. Carmelo. Carmelo Trust. It's just speaking about the trust. This was the UCC, just financial statement. This was a UCC statement with my own Alizé Morris and the trust name. The principal name was Octavius Alizé Taquan Jeter. Again, it says, this is the entry of collateral by trustee / secure party credit on behalf of the trust estate. It's Octavius Alizé Taquan Jeter Trust in the commercial chambers under necessity to secure the rights, title, interest, and value therefore in, and the root or title from inception as well of all property held in trust, including but not limited to DNA, cDNA, cell lines. There's I don't know that word is right there.
All right, this is a good place to pause. He thinks he's winning this. He's like, the judge let me do this. He let me get my paperwork. I got this. I got this.
Mr. Morris, I thought you said that they arrested the wrong person. They had the wrong person in jail. That's why I'm not sure what you're talking about some trust in your DNA and cDNA.
It says retina scans is what that said.
Okay.
Or retina scans.
Hold on.
Do we need to check your fingerprints or scan your retina to verify? Is that what you're asking me to do?
Oh, can you read this? I can't really read it like that.
Let me see. Maybe I'm not sure what's going on. You told me you were not Zatavius Morris. Then you just started reading something from a sheet of paper that said Zatavius Elise Taquan Morris.
Okay.
So are you or are you not Zatavius Elise Taquan Morris?
No, sir.
All right, Ms. Smith,
My name, this is right here, sir. It's on. You probably can't have a good chance reading it. Right here. This right here.
So is this guy having a difficulty reading, or are words just difficult? I don't know. I can't tell because he just read perfectly fine a second ago and now he can't read. The sovereign citizen stuff doesn't have a lot of, maybe it does. I don't know. Doesn't have a lot of, it does have legal terms. Okay, let's go.
Bill of service, tort and violation. I just had a judge look at this. I can't read all this stuff. Not to you. Alizé Moore, secure party, Billy, and principal of you or the agent fail not to, I don't know that word is right there. To your oath that should be called to answer before one God and the most supreme.
I can't hear you, Mr. Morris.
All this.
Oh, sir, I want to call you Mr. Morris if that's not your name. I can't.
Quotation.
Let me ask you this, sir.
Yes, sir.
Are you saying, I'm looking at a complaint affidavit here, and on December 5th, according to this complaint affidavit, Gulf County Sheriff's Department pulled you over while you were driving and arrested you, and they ran your name, Z Morris, came back as a convicted felon. And are you telling me that your name is not Zatavius Morris, or you're not the person they arrested on December 5th? What are you telling me? Did you give a false name? What are you telling me?
I ain't give no false name, Your Honor.
How did they get that name, Zatavius Elise Morris? Well, you don't answer that question. That probably has to do with, I'm trying to figure out Maybe Mr. Hill, you could help me. Is he saying that the sheriff's department arrested the wrong person?
Your Honor, in as much as I can,
Well, don't disclose any
Yeah,
confidential, privileged information.
I raised issues when I had my pretrial discovery meeting with Mr. Morris pertaining to this case, because that's the only one I've got discovery on.
Yes, sir.
And I've done some independent research into that. Mr. Morris, or this individual, has this information that he's saying that he is not the person.
I'll take a look at whatever you want me to. I'm looking at the complaint affidavit. They said they had your driver's, they said you have your driver's license and they ran your driver's license with
I don't
that
have a
name.
driver's
and-
license there. It was a, what it was, restrict, something like that.
Yeah, I'm starting to think this might be the worst sovereign citizen ever. He doesn't know his script, even though it's right in front of him. He's stumbling at his words, which he might be nervous. He's in front of a judge. I can see that. All right.
If you read the last page. See,
Oh, I'm looking at legal notice and demand to all state, federal, and international public officials. This is a contract and admiralty. This is some of that sovereign citizen nonsense. I thought you were saying that they arrested the wrong person. I'm not listening to any of that sovereign citizen nonsense. You told me they arrested the wrong person. If you're talking about admiralty law and that the first page was a trust and that you're the debtor, I'm not listening to any of that nonsense. When are we coming back?
Your discretion, Judge. I can tell you I've got discovery on the first case. I don't have discovery yet on the second case. I'm at your discretion,
Ms.
Judge.
Smith, when do you want to come back?
Judge, let's do the 6/27, our next available, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll come, and Mr. Morris, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I thought you were telling me they arrested the wrong person. I certainly don't want someone who hasn't, if you're the wrong person that they arrested, I didn't want you sitting in the county jail. But what you gave me looks like some of that admiralty law, sovereign citizen.
It's under the
I
UCC, sir.
travel, I don't drive, I don't have jurisdiction over you. I'm not listening to that stuff. I'll see you June 27th at 1:30.
What's that over? Count it up.
All right, I'm gonna let this play out. There's about a minute left. Hope you guys all enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button. If you loved the video, hit the subscribe. I would appreciate it. I am gonna go live here in a couple of hours. Hope to see you guys then. Until next time, bye.
Said Mr. Morris has this paperwork. We've conferred with the jail staff. I believe Mr. Lowry said he can have this paperwork at the jail, but he's receiving it open court. Is not.
Mr. Hill, which one do you not have this covered? Okay, so, okay, I'll just make sure.
Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
You didn't get what I said? That was the agent of the principal. You know what I'm saying?
I think you're talking about a bunch of stuff that people who believe themselves to be sovereign citizens parrot. And I told you, I'm not listening to any of that. I'm not sure how you, the principal and the agent of your own, I'm not listening to that. Now, if you are wrongfully arrested, that's what I thought you were saying. I certainly want to listen to that. But if you are talking about trust and being an agent, and you're not the principal, and I saw something about admiralty law, I'm not listening to that.
What?
I will see you on the 27th of June. Take care, sir.